Hey guys, SeanB here. Today we're reviewing the new unit skill, the Beast Rider skill. They will be in the game very shortly, and I will try my best to get my hands on one of these unit or one of your unit. I'll try my best to test them out for you to see. Now, let's take a look at every single skill and see if they are incredible or they'll be disappointing. Fire Beast Rider, Spear of Protector. The default attack will decrease the attack speed for 2 turns with only a 30% chance. Now we have another unit that puts slow debuff. Slow debuff is insane. That is one of the reasons why Lauren is so insane. Default attack, slow debuff. You violent proc, you put slow debuff on the entire enemy team, then you will just shit on them easily. The faster your attack speed compared to the enemy, the greater damage you can inflict. So it is a pseudo speed scaling damage, because if you're fighting a CC team, they are also really fast. So you probably won't do as much damage comparing to doing damage to a team that is slower, like a Molong, Tyrannus, Harmonia kind of team. That is a little bit slower. Or on defense, you have a 300 speed Beast Rider, you do more damage to those Jean, Theo, Ilodro team. They're not too fast, but if you're fighting an arena where everything is really fast, then you may not do as much damage. So pseudo speed scaling damage. Speed buff will be really good on these units. Second skill, Fast Link. The faster your attack speed, the greater the damage become. So speed scaling damage. Attack the enemy 2 times, the beast attack will weaken enemy defense for 1 turn. I assume the beast will go first and defense break the enemy. So that's very convenient. And the rider attack absorb enemy attack bar by 25% for each harmful effect granted on a target, up to 100%. Ooh, absorption. Is like Asia, but now she set up defense break for herself. She do damage. Imagine you use things like Lauren that put 2 debuff, and you can potentially suck 50% attack bar easily. If you have another dot on it, then you will just steal all the attack bar and go back to Spear Protector and put more debuff on that unit. Wow Step. The attack bar increasing skill effect granted on yourself increased by 50%. Does that affect the Fast Link? Because absorbing attack bar is also attack bar increasing skill effect, right? So imagine you have defense break and slow debuff. You go with Fast Link, you absorb 50% attack bar, but because you have Wow Step, your absorption will now increase by 50%. So is that 75% absorption? That's gonna be pretty crazy. So with 3 debuff, I think she can absorb 100% attack bar easily. And attack bar decreasing skill effect granted on yourself decreased by 50%. The first ever unit to have this kind of thing. This is a way to deal with attack bar decreasing skill like Lauren or Ganymede. That'd be so cool. And Hathor too. Your attack speed increased by 15% whenever your attack bar is increased due to skill up to 5 times. Does it stay there forever? So she can increase her own attack bar with Fast Link. Vert can increase her attack bar. After a couple of times, her attack speed will be insane. This is like, oh my god, this is really good. She's gonna be crazy fast. The Rider passive, dismount the beast to battle when you're inflicted with damage that may cause you to die. So she has a second life. When she takes damage that is enough to kill her, she will dismount the beast. I wonder if she keep the HP that is the current HP and then just offset all the damage like Garo. Or will she get full HP when she dismount the beast? I think she will offset the damage and dismount the beast and start fighting at what current HP she had when she received the damage. After dismounting the beast, the skill 1 is the same, but skill 2 becomes Fast Spear Throw and not Fast Link anymore. She will not have the defense break that belongs to the beast and only attack for 1 time. When she is dismounted, she loses her max HP and attack speed, but she does more damage. So tough to kill and very fast as well. Now let's take a look at the water one. Same skill 1, skill 2 is also Fast Link, so same skill 2. The skill 3 is insane. Attack enemy with the beast 2 times. The beast attack remove beneficial effect. The rider attack ignore the enemy defense by 35% for each beneficial effect the beast remove. So if you want to ignore the enemy defense entirely, you remove 3 buff. Afterwards, the attack bar of all other allies will be increased up to 50% in proportion to the enemy lost HP from this attack. So, imagine you have like a Daphne's build on this Beast Rider. 280 speed, 290 speed with good damage. You go in, enemy have a Wusa with shield set. There are 3 buffs on the enemy head. You strip 3 buff, you do damage ignoring the enemy defense entirely. Hopefully you kill that unit with like, I would say 25k damage. You can't be doing too much damage when you're that fast. Let's say you ignore defense and do 25k damage. You potentially can kill like a Vert, like a Lauren, like a Fran, for example. And then you boost the entire team attack bar by 50%. And then more damage dealer come out. Very aggressive unit and I love it. Oh my god, I have the set for her too. Whew. Same passive, I think this is gonna be the same for every Beast Rider. She go down from the beast, same skill, and she do more damage, but less HP. So also hard to kill. Oh my god, this thing. Oh, so good. Wind Beast Rider, same skill 1. Now we have critical link. The faster your attack speed, the greater damage become. Also speed scaling damage dealer. Attack damage with the beast 2 times, the beast change all the beneficial effect granted on the target to continuous damage for 1 turn. It's like the Praha Juno kind of thing. The rider attack inflict damage that increase by debuff. Ooh, my immediate use case will be killing Theomas. We strip Bandor, we kill it. Usually when you strip immunity, there will be no defense break on that target. You can potentially change 2 to 3 buffs into continuous damage and you do damage according to debuff. I think as a unit, if you pull this girl early game, she can be pretty decent for Giants B10 already. Slow debuff, dots, damage scaling with debuff is always great for PvE. Now, Gigantic Raw. The rider increases attack speed of all allies for 2 turns. Bernard, think of Bernard. The beast attack all the enemies, weaken enemy defense for 2 turns, no activation rate, it's 100%. But she's weak to fire element. So AoE defense break, AoE speed buff, and if enemy defense is lower than your attack power, then set enemy attack bar to 0. I wonder if this take into calculation after you weaken enemy defense, because if you weaken enemy defense, it's gonna be easy for her to push enemy attack bar to 0. And because it's scaled with attack power, you might want to build this girl's speed attack just to get the high attack for the attack bar reduction. She can be really aggressive. Oh my god, the normal element are already looking really awesome. They're not underwhelming in any sense. AoE buff, AoE attack bar reduction, and AoE defense break. Like, she can work in a slow team, but that will nerf her damage. She can work in a speed team with Tiana, strip into AoE defense break and AoE attack bar reduction. Light Beast Rider. Skill 2, critical link. Strip into continuous damage and damage that scale with debuff. So same with the wind one. Now, the passive Wild Chase. Attack speed increased by 35% for each time an enemy gains a turn. This is like the Lume boss passive. So when the entire enemy team gains a turn, she can almost gain a turn because her attack speed is so fast. She's really good against those teams that gain a lot of turn but not actually do anything, like Ganny, Hathor, Vert kind of thing. So they gain a lot of turn but they don't really kill you fast. And she will gain so much speed to get out of the CC state much faster. The increased attack speed reset when your turns end, but it's okay because if she's still CC, she can still get out of it when enemy takes a lot of turn. In addition, decrease enemy attack bar by 30% with each attack. The skill 2 hits for 2 times, which can potentially go 16%. So she can strip into attack bar reduction and dots, and she's incredibly fast. Oh my god. In a dismounted form, she loses the Wild Chase passive, so she's not that insane when she loses her beast. Dark Beast Rider. Fast link, okay. Defense break and attack bar absorption, alright. Late night ambush. Attack all enemies with the beast 2 times. The beast attack will reduce enemy attack bar to 0. That's like Ganymede, right? Attack bar reduction, no condition. The rider attack inflict damage that increase up to 100% in proportion to the attack bar that the beast decrease. That's a lot of damage. Imagine Jean, that passive that increases damage output by 100%. Very similar to this one, right? She's gonna hurt. She has a lot of attack bar reduction. It's like Asia. Look at this. Single target attack bar reduction. AoE target attack bar reduction. And speed scaling unit and speed scaling damage. They are all so good. I want all of that. But my most wanted is the water. I have a set for her. 280 speed, crit damage build. And it's gonna be amazing. Ignore defense strip. Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyway, super excited for the bees and can't wait for them to come out. Let me know in the comments what you think about the bees. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. And subscribe to the channel if you are new. I'll see you guys when I get one of these. I think I shouldn't say that because I'm probably not gonna get any of these. Haha.